Hey Fiercely Fueled crew, here is version 2 of your lumbar spine training challenge. You're gonna need a bench and your body weight. We're gonna set ourselves up in this kneeling position so that our hip crease is right around where the bench is. All of us have different leg lengths and different leverages, so you figure out the best way that you can achieve this position, okay? We are going to be working our low back, our lumbar spine only, and we're gonna be using the bench to help us block at the rest of our levels of our spine. I'm gonna be talking to you facing the camera, but when you do this, I want you to have your forehead down on the bench, okay? So we're gonna be here, knees about hip width apart, and you're gonna fold yourself over and you're gonna give that bench a hug, okay? So from here, what we're gonna do is tuck your toes under so that you can hover and your knees have a little bit of daylight underneath them. And from here, we're going to locate your tailbone in your brain, and we're gonna start to pull that tailbone up between shoulder blades. Okay, so you're kind of pulling the tissues up next to your spine, contracting that stuff to shorten it, to pull your tailbone so that your tailbone points directly up towards your neck. And when you feel like you can't travel here anymore, your pelvis is also gonna dump forward, that's okay. Then you're going to unwind it. And you have to kind of start at the top of that extension. So right here, I'm gonna start to try to go to flexion. From there, slowly unwind and actively pull my tailbone down between my legs and then pull this stuff into the bench. So I'm kind of doing a crunch into the bench. And we're just going to be repeating that movement, hovering, toes down into the floor, big hug here, tailbone up between shoulder blades, go until you can't go anymore. Best efforts at breathing, it's a lot of compression, and then unwinding the top of that lumbar spine first, then dripping down like a waterfall. I'm gonna do 1 rep with my head down. So that's our second version of our low back challenge. The idea would be able to do that for 1:30 to 2 minutes straight.